Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Builds, and today we're dealing with the 2018 Lamborghini number 63 Squadra Corse Huracán Super Trofeo Evo. Bit of a mouthful. But yeah, it now has 1,226 horsepower, 842 pounds-feet of torque from a 5.7 litre twin-turbocharged V10 engine. The car itself now weighs 3,175 pounds. Now has all-wheel drive, as it was only rear-wheel drive originally, and it now has off-road suspension and off-road tyres. It can now do 0 to 60 in 2.853 seconds, 0 to 104.409 seconds, and go to a top speed of 213 miles an hour. So obviously this was only a track car to start with, so it's well and truly out of its comfort zone. But the fastest Lamborghini that we've had on this series so far has been another Huracan, the STO, which was a road plus track kind of car. So I'm hoping that this, with its really rather superior handling, as you can see it's 6.9, excellent braking at 8.5, and then that launch acceleration and the really rather solid top speed, will all combine to make this properly quick. Now granted, it already had very low suspension to start with, so even though it's been raised by nearly 3 inches, isn't still all that much in terms of ground clearance. So if anything's going to catch this car out, it's going to be the lack of ground clearance, but hopefully that won't be the case. And yeah, it should hopefully be properly quick. Obviously it doesn't weigh all that much. It's not the lightest car that I've had by any means, but it still doesn't weigh all that much for something that has all of that horsepower. And yeah, properly quick in terms of acceleration as well. So, and of course with this being a track car, the faster you go, the more handling you have, with all of the downforce on that rear wing and the front splitter working in tandem to keep the car as flat and as level and as good in terms of handling as possible. Now, there's every chance that none of that's going to work, but yeah, hopefully that will not be the case. So yeah, this does have all of the ingredients pretty much to be one of the faster cars on this series. And I know I'm saying that about a track-only Lamborghini, but as has been proven by many cars on this series, just because you're not built for going off-road does not mean you're not going to be quick on this series. So let's see if this is going to be the case for this one. Oh dear, that really got away from us there. Let's use a couple of our rewinds. Yeah, we got up into the air a little bit, and that's when we just lost our control. So slow it down a little bit, make sure we limit the air time, and we'll have the control we need. As fun as air time is, the fact is when you're in the air you have no control whatsoever over your car. So yeah. Whoa! What the hell we hit there? Found that bump before. Even though the standard Huracan did have all-wheel drive, this I believe has been set up for only rear-wheel drive, so the characteristics have changed from what would have been the standard Huracan. But at the end of the day, the base car wasn't meant for all-wheel drive, so it shouldn't harm the car too much. To be honest, it really hasn't so far. Some good rates of speed as well at times. .46 down there is not bad. See how he deals with this little tight twisty bit. Very much spot on. Second to last corner. what are we going to do? Reasonably quick there. I think we're quicker than the Abarth Fiat 131 from the last episode at 3 minutes 15.562. Where does that put us? It puts us just ahead of a Plymouth Fury and a Brabham BT62, the Brabham there being also a track only car, so that kind of fits and tracks. It's also quicker than a Lotus Evija, but not by much, as well as a Peugeot 207 Super 2000, which is a rally car, the Extreme E X44, which is an off-road racer, as well as the Abarth Fiat 131 from the previous episode, which again was meant for rallying. So yeah, we're quicker than some serious competition there, but we are slightly behind a Ford Focus RS, the rally version, as well as an Aston Martin 177, which is obviously a hypercar, so we're slower than that, as well as other normal road cars like the Nissan Z, the Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series, and the Lamborghini Huracan STO, which yeah, was slightly quicker than us by more than 3 seconds, so I say slightly, but that just shows how quick that STO actually was, whereas this, yeah, it does at times got away from us, no doubt because it is a track only vehicle, whereas that STO at least does have some on-road capability, so which, you know, can make it a little bit more friendly to the off-road element. So yeah, a bit of a shame that it wasn't quicker than it could have been, because it was on track to be quick in some areas, but in other areas I had to really back off to stop it from flying in the air and losing control and sliding out and all of that. So yeah, not the quickest by any means that we've had on this series, but given the kind of car that it is, to be in the top 20 is still really rather impressive. It gets into 17th place, so yeah, overall a solid showing, even if not quite as remarkable as a prior Lamborghini. Nonetheless though, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.